Well, hello, Virgo. Hello. I'm going to let everyone come in the room. Virgo, this is going to be your November 2022 preview reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. This is going to be for Virgo. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, Virgo, we're going to go right into your reading. We're going to see what's coming out here for you. For Virgo, I split the deck and gambled, taking a risk came out. So we're going to see why this is coming out. What is this about? What are you guys taking a risk on? It could be with a Sagittarius. We do see that up there. Okay. We also have overextended or maybe not wanting to overextend yourself. I feel like most Virgos overextend themselves regardless. Okay. It talks about self reliance, accomplishments, and self improvement, which is something I definitely believe that a lot of Virgos are doing self improvement, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually. That's what I'm seeing happening. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you guys. Hey, everybody. This is for Virgo. This is going to be a preview of your November 2022 reading. Okay. So we're going to get really into it in November, but I'm a little nosy. I want to see what's going to come out here for us. Okay. All right. So one of the cards that came out said lost, delayed, complex, and complicated. Now, I'm just going to tell you, anytime I see this, I feel like it is some type of complex situation, or something that's complicated. Okay. I don't necessarily, I mean, of course, I feel like most Virgos have been dealing with delay. That could be the reason why it's complicated. Okay. Something is being put on hold or something that you're waiting for. This could be delayed. Someone is delaying them proposing to you. This could be a job or something like that, where you feel like your life should be a little bit further along than what it really is. That's the complicated situation. Okay. But here with universe, it talks about the source. This is you having confidence that the universe is going to give you and bring you what you desire when it's supposed to happen, divine time and all of that, yada, yada. This is basically what this is saying. Okay. But again, like I said before, I feel like that whole spiritual thing that I talked about earlier, where it talked about going within. Okay. That's what I see a lot of you are doing. Ooh, Virgo. Some of you guys had bedroom sexual fulfillment. Okay, you guys already know I talked about this in the 2021 reading. Remember, I talked about in 2022 that there's going to be a lot of sexual energy with Virgos. Most Virgos were going through a dry spell with some. I'm not going to say most, but some was going through a dry spell, and that in 2022 that was going to change. And true enough, I have talked to a few of you, and you guys are saying that that is true. So I do see passion in a lot of your readings and a lot of your energy in November. It may have already started, but I definitely see it in November here. Okay. I'm also I have this card here that says working smarter and not harder. This is also discipline. Now, this is funny because you had discipline and then you had body builder. We just talked about self improvement. Isn't that interesting? That was the first card that came out that talked about self improvement. And I'm not going to lie, I am so on this. I'm going to try to do this mostly in my home. Okay. I'm not going to no gym. But I feel like strengthening, toning, stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be just physical, but I really do believe that with Virgos, we are really on this energy of trying to self-improve. But I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are on this energy mostly dealing with your physical appearance. Okay. You also have this card here that talked about someone watching you. Okay, now I've seen tons of secret admirer energy coming out in your reading, Virgo. So I still feel like there is someone in particular who's watching you. You do not know it, but they could make themselves known by spring of 2023. Okay, or this can spring up in November 2022. All right, we're not done. We still have some cards to get, Virgo. We're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to see how these cards are going to play a role in your tarot. This is going to be for Virgo. Sean, you said definitely a dry spell. I don't know if that's going to last too long, okay? That's been coming out, especially that whole sexual fulfillment and all of that. That's been coming out a lot for Virgos. You guys have been here, so you know I've said it. All right, so I have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about it before we even move any further. Okay, money, again, you know, some of you, it's been slow, right? Like the Nine of Pentacles talks about slow and steady, and eventually your money is going to improve. But the Eight of Pentacles is a little bit different. I really do feel like there is going to be a reason for you to be focusing on your finances because something is going to come in for you. There's going to be something that's going to improve. Yes, you've waited for your finances to improve in the past, and it just seems like it took forever for it to happen. But then now, here with the Three of Wands, it's like you see your ships coming in. You already know something is about to happen. You know something is about to go down. You know there's about to be an expansion. And it's so funny because you can feel it, but you may not know quite, you may not be sure how it's going to happen, but you keep hearing that it's going to happen, right? So this is you waiting in expectation with the Three of Wands, totally waiting for it to happen, and it will. I definitely see that. And that's going to give you a lot of relief, okay, especially if you've been having money issues. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We're going to talk about the love in a minute because I see it as well. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Virgo. We do have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Magician. And we have the wow. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest here. I definitely feel like things are really and the Knight of Wands is very interesting because it was hitting this sexual card, right? Like I always pay attention to what I already threw down. Okay, so I do see that for a lot of you, this is going to be a very again intense time, very sexual type of energy, especially with this night. But let's just talk about the money. You guys have three pentacle cards, and it's not just any pentacles. You guys have the Knight, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, your money is going to be amazing. And that is a part of the satisfaction energy, a part of the fulfillment energy, because it is hitting the bedroom card. It doesn't have to be only sexual, right? We're talking about things that are going to improve for you in a really good way. And I'm telling you, okay, there is definitely going to be something dealing with your money. This comes in pretty fast. The Knight of Wands comes in very, very quickly. And I feel like it's going to just take you, but it's going to surprise you. You're going to be like, oh my God, I never even thought that this would happen. It's going to be something like that dealing with your money. Okay. Now, with love, you guys are single. Nine of Pentacles for a lot of you. Or it just talks about your ability to manifest, because we saw it with the Magician. But you guys are seeing it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's pre-Empress energy, but you're able to get what you want. There is someone that's going to come into your life, if they have not already, come into your life that's going to feel like kindred souls, like you know this person, like you've been knowing this person for a very long time. And it's going to come pretty fast. I do not see most Virgos coming out of 2022 without somebody. Okay. I'm seeing that there is definitely someone in your energy. We're going to go ahead and get this last card. Well, for this row. Amber, you are absolutely correct. Okay, look at this. Hello. Listen, you cannot make this up, y'all. Sorry, Amber. I'm going to read what Amber said and we're going to get to. She said this new moon and eclipse energy is crazy. Eclipse energy in general just causes things to just shake up stuff. But the funny part about it, it does not happen necessarily when the eclipse happens. It happens like 30 days. This is the reason why I said November is going to be like, whoa. Scorpio season is going to be like, whoa, okay? We got the whole month, okay, for that to happen, and you guys are going to experience it. Now, like I said, look at the board, y'all. I mean, what else card do we really need when it comes down to the money? You guys have the King of Pentacles. Of all Pentacles, you guys have the King, okay? The King is very, very much so prosperous king, very well established. This is could be someone that you're going to be coming across that's like this as well. But I also feel like this could happen through contracts. I mean, this can happen through commitments. You know how you can all of a sudden gain money because of who you're with. Okay, it happens all the time. Now, some of you, this is true. For others, this is just your money. This is contracts. Okay, your money is going to be amazing. That's all I have to say. All right. But I do see that there is going to be someone that's going to come in here who's going to be very purposeful, and who wants you, who's very loyal. That is what I'm seeing with this King of Pentacles, hands down. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay. Wow. Listen. Okay. Virgo, listen. First of all, yes. Totally somebody you're reading. Possibly more than one. I've said this so many times. I'm like almost like a broken record at this point. There's totally somebody in your reading. I feel whoever this new love is, it is literally saying that the new love has remember, I said purposeful and someone who is serious. The Knight of Pentacles is serious. Even though the Knight of Pentacles is slow, it may have taken a while, but it's hitting the Ace of Cups is hitting that card. This is the reason why it ended it with the King of Pentacles. You may have a decision between two different people, okay? I definitely see that there is a love interest here, possibly for a lot of you more than one. And again, the Knight came out hitting the exact same location that it was hitting when it was on the bottom of the board. I mean, the bottom of the deck. This is letting me know that, yes, there's going to be someone who could possibly be younger than you, someone who moves kind of fast, someone who you are not used to. You are the Nine of Pentacles. You think more methodically. You think more logically. You don't, and I have to say this even for myself, but whoever this person is come in and they're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. They take you out of your comfort zone. That is what the Knight of Wands is in a romantic type of relationship, okay? But this is what I'm saying. But I also see that the relationship may go kind of slow because the Page of Cups is still more so a naivety energy, someone who's developing love, someone who may be a little unsure about love or may not have experienced love in this degree. But you are definitely going to experience it because here it talks about it building with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are going to go into a connection that you're going to be able to build. Hands down. Okay, it's all of in this reading. Wow. Now I'm going to go ahead and do your tea leaf oracles. I want to see what's going to come out here. This is going to be for Virgo. Hey, anointed hands. Sorry, I haven't even been looking at the chat. Let's see. I literally have not looked at the chat, not once. All right. So yeah. So I definitely see here there's some good news coming. Okay. And this is exactly what we're looking at here with the Page of Cups. I'm telling you. There is a message. So if you've been waiting for a message, there is going to be a message that's going to come in for you. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Be careful with any kind of Oh, wait a minute. I think this came out for Sagittarius. I know it did. Be careful with any kind of discord or disagreements between friends and family. Okay. This card came out for me 2 years ago. And I promise you, this literally happened throughout the whole year. Like, I was like, wait a minute, like, I don't have any problems with my family. And then all of a sudden, me and my sisters were we just didn't get along. We were getting along, but we were just being what we used to be, like just petty at times. Okay. So I do see that. So just be aware that could happen in November because, family time comes around and, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Okay. Ooh, you had romance is in the air. Look at that beautiful rose. Okay. Now, again, like I said, this is pretty obvious. We already knew. We don't really need the oracle to tell it, but it gave another witness saying that it will happen. Love, I do not see Virgos coming out of 2022 without a love interest. Okay. I do see that. Very strong love in our reading here. And next year, and what makes sense is because the seventh house and for our chart is going to be activated. What is seventh house? Does anybody in the comment section know what the seventh house is? Does anyone know what seventh house is? That is what's going to be activated for Virgos. I'm going to pull some cards, but you guys can tell me exactly what. Okay, so it's love, but what kind of love? anointed hands. Anybody can tell me what the seventh house is. She said unconditional love. Seventh house is marriage. Seventh house is the marriage house. Okay. So what's happening is that for a lot of Virgos, what's happening is that they're coming across the person who they could possibly marry. It does not mean that you're going to get married. It just means that it's a committed relationship. Okay. So between November and all the way in 2023, the reason why love is very strong in Virgo's energy is because just like how health, when I kept on talking about health, 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 it was all over the readings. And guess what? Almost all the Virgos I knew, even personal, had an issue with health this year. Okay. It's the exact same thing. Now we're moving from the health house to the commitment love house. And majority of you guys want to talk to on the phone are going to be in a relationship. Okay. That is what the seventh house is. So this is the reason why it's showing up so much in your reading. Okay. Now look at that. There's a person right there. There it is. Okay. There it is. It also, this energy was sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. This is amazing. Okay. Totally needed. Totally. Totally needed. Okay. We also have this energy of peacock. Now, this just talks about pride. Yes, that's true. Virgos can be very prideful, but a lot of earth signs have a tendency to be that way. But there's also this energy of being seen. Peacock is like you are being seen, recognized for something. This could be in two areas of your life. It could be with love. This could also be with your career. This is what it's saying. Okay. There is someone in your life that's very stubborn, though. Okay. Now, I don't know. I don't necessarily feel this in a love energy. I mean, it could be someone that you're dealing with right now, but for majority of you, this is most likely someone in the family. Okay. Yeah. Is it a love interest for some of you? Possibly your husband, possibly your wife. Okay. But if it is someone that you're dating, I feel like that ain't going to be around for too long. I just don't see it. Okay. All right. Too many. Damn, I would have loved to take that card. Okay, let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. This is for Virgo. All right, I'll take it. Ooh, Virgo. Okay, so something could happen in May. And then you also had this energy, money or property through inheritance, winnings, or windfall. This has been coming out so many times for Virgos. I don't know how you guys are going to get your money. However, you guys do know that inheritance is the eighth house. Okay. So I do feel that for some of you, it's an inheritance in some kind of way. And it doesn't necessarily have to be through death, but of course, yes, inheritance comes through that way. But it's also inheriting other people's money. This is like someone giving you money, okay? It's a reason why I'm telling you this, okay? All right, because I've done astrology, and this was years ago that I start to see certain things when it comes down to the houses, and this is exactly what I was seeing. So the cards coming out is in harmony with what we're seeing in astrology. So for a lot of you, you are inheriting someone else's money. And it's not necessarily through family, but we're talking about through career. We're talking about all of a sudden it just comes out of the blue. Someone wants your talent. It's something like that. You guys are going to be inheriting that. Okay. That is why money is so strong in your reading. We're going to go ahead and do your second deck. This is going to be for Virgo. Yeah, exactly. Anointed hands. So let's say whatever situation that you're in right now, temporary, whatever situation you're in. I always say this. This literally could be, not having a partner, or your money is not exactly where you want it to be. Again, this is not a bricked house. I tell you guys this on the phone. Anytime you see this means that it's a tent that can be taken down and a situation is going to change. So that's basically what you're seeing. Okay. So whatever situation that you're in, it's only a temporary situation, and things are definitely going to change. I'm up here like shuffling, and then it stopped on plenty of material things. How many times do we have to keep saying this about money? Like, are you guys convinced? Okay. that there is something about the finances and Virgo's energy that's constantly coming out over and over again. Okay, when it comes down to your money and stability. We're going to get to one more deck dealing with romance in a minute. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with these cards because you guys know how on point they are. So let's see. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Then we have family sorrow, weeping willow. Again, remember, just said inheritance. I know I'm not trying to be mean, but again, like I said, the reading has to be in harmony. So this was usually will come through someone that's older, someone that you don't even know that you're going to be getting money from. Okay. And then career. Very strong career energy here. Let's go ahead. Let's get the last set of cards dealing with your romance, what you will be experiencing. Now, of course, this is November, right? It's saying November 2022, but I'm also seeing that this is going to stretch throughout next year. Next year is going to be crazy for Virgos. Let's go ahead. This is for Virgo. It's our seventh house that's activated, Sean. Okay. So money problems, right? Remember, we talked about how some of you are having issues with your finances. Now, there could be someone also that you're going to be dating that could have money issues or money problems. Okay. That could very well be it because this came out with divine masculine. Okay. For a few of you, not for everybody. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. Well, we got divine. We got feminine and masculine energy. So I see two people who are very much so alike. It says distorted, but I'm going to tell you what I saw when I saw both of these cards came out. To me, I just feel like two people who done been through a hard time. Two people who done been through hell. Okay, you guys already know I go off the energy and not necessarily what the cards are saying. It has to make sense. The only reason why I say that is because there's too much energy here. We saw sunrise. We saw all the beautiful energy with money. So we know that it's not telling you exactly what's coming out. Okay, so I do feel like this is mirroring energy. This is two people who literally are alike. Okay, and I feel like everybody has problems. Okay, so I feel like in general, I mean, I'm not saying that you guys are feeding off each other in that way, but I do feel that it is two different people. I mean, two people who are pretty much alike. And both of you may have the inability to really express yourself the way you want, or it's just you guys have been through similar experiences with this distorted energy. Okay. We also have a card here where it says ballin'. Okay. Again, completely different deck. Even if it's you balling, Virgo, I mean, it doesn't have to be your person. It could be you. Oh, and I really do see this with you, Virgo. You're going to be balling. Okay. Money is going to be coming everywhere. Then you have keep shining. Again, we talked about your personal appearance. We talked about your recognition, people seeing you in this way. That's exactly what it looks like to me. It just seems like nothing is stopping you from going where you need to go. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card. This is going to be for, all right, this fell over. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. That was a whole lot of cards. Let's get one more for Virgo. All right. Now, just be careful because for some of you, I am seeing that you guys are going to be dealing with someone in particular. I'll say it this way. That's one way around you and others around another person. Now, outside of relationships, I feel like this could be someone in your family. All right, possibly. I also feel like, some of you right now, this is still November, could be dealing with someone who is irresponsible. Irresponsibility could come in different forms. It could come with partying, playing games. This could be money, whatever it is. That's who I feel like some of you guys are still a little bit attached to. Someone who may have another person. They don't want the responsibility of a real connection. And because they could be narcissists, okay? And this is just a form of saying what the person is, very selfish type of energy. This is what I feel is going to get removed. This has to get removed in order for your blessings to actually come in. 2023 has to be different because it is activating a commitment house. Means you have to be aligned with someone who's going to be where you are. Okay, that's what you have to think about. And when those houses are activated, that means you have a bigger opportunity to meet someone who's going to be more in line. This is the reason why we saw what the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, the person is established, they're very loyal, and they're grounded. Okay, so that is the type of relationship that you guys should be focusing on. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody who is in this irresponsible energy, you might want to think twice. All right. But this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I love you too, Cleo. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys back here again soon. And if you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Sagittarius in the chart, I will be doing those next. All right, bye guys.